Hi, First Presbyterian. I hope you've heard the exciting news that the session has hired Reverend Aaron Shubmill Jacobson as our new temporary supply associate pastor. It has been a long road that you all at First Pres Pittsford have been on since you've had a full and consistent pastoral staff. Reverends Jeffrey Wienink, Steve Becker, Jim Widboom, Carol Ann Strawbridge, and Steve Mickey have been instrumental in guiding the church through what would have been a difficult transition even without a global pandemic. Although our journey to the new normal is still a winding road, I am thrilled that we are soon going to be walking it alongside an excellent associate pastor. I have known Pastor Aaron for 6 years, and I know her to be passionate, experienced, thoughtful, and empathetic. I fully believe that she will be a great asset to our church. As you have read our communications about this exciting development, you may have wondered why the session decided to make the associate position a temporary supply associate for now, and what that means. You may be aware that there are several somewhat convoluted job titles that pastors in our denomination can hold, and each of them comes with its own hiring process and parameters for the possible duration of the call. The session opted to seek a temporary supply pastor because our need to replace Carol Ann, Steve, and Tyler are imminent, and this particular job title comes with a very expedited onboarding process compared to the arduous process of hiring a called and installed pastor. And you are all familiar with that lengthier process, having just been through it to hire me. And transitioning the temporary position into a permanent one is something we can explore as time goes by. Because we have so quickly been able to get things lined up with Pastor Aaron, we will soon be in a great position of having 2 dedicated pastors ready to lead the church into this new era. Aaron and I have known each other since going to seminary at Princeton, and she and I were also in the same Presbytery neighborhood cluster while I was in Corfu, and we've had many opportunities to get to know each other. And I am excited about the possibility of getting to work beside her. I believe she is a perfect match for the kind of position we were seeking to fill. She is a pastor who shares my values of theology and pastoral leadership, and yet is different from me in a way that I think adds a lot of complementary value. I feel God's hand at work in bringing her to us in such a time as this, and I can hardly wait to start working together with her. I know you will be blessed by her gifts for ministry. So let's give thanks to God for what God is doing right now in our church.